Welcome to Divine Energetic Tarot. This divine message is for Aries. Aries. What divine message do you need to know? Aries. Divine message for Aries. Current energy. Divine message for Aries. 3-card spread. No reversals. Clarifiers. Divine. 3 cards. Singles. One more. There it is. Me get that card that fell. All right. So Aries, you receive the Hierophant. Oh no, so sorry. The High Priestess. Welcome to Divine Energetic Tarot. This divine message is for Aries. Aries. So divine message for Aries. All right. It's going to be a 3-card spread with clarifiers, no reversals. Divine, 3 singles, please. And there it is. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, the Lover's card. All right. So you have the 10 of Wands. You're taking on a lot of responsibility. You're bringing in, okay, I heard you're the provider. You're bringing in all the tools and the wisdom and everything that you may need to the situation. Usually it's when it's a 10, it's completion of the suit, right? That you're done being burdened. You're done being pushed over, right? Which is interesting because this is what the energy is on the 10, but on this one over here. So anyway, so you have the 10 of Wands. You're overworked. You're doing a lot. You're busy. Then you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands has to do with receiving a message, a passionate message coming forward. It's also that of being driven, knowing the direction that you are heading towards. So that is also something that comes through. And then lastly, you have the 10 of Swords, which is an energy of being stabbed in the back, feeling wounded, being left for dead. It's being in sorrow, right? It's being in deep sorrow. It also speaks on, again, with the 10 is completion of this suit. So you're done suffering. You're done with this mentality. So let's find out. Divine, clarify the 10 of Wands for Aries. 10 of Wands for Aries. Ten of Wands for Aries. Why is he or she feeling this way? Burdened, overwhelmed, too much to handle. The Empress has come out. The Empress is a mother figure. The Empress, male or female, takes on these qualities, right? Of nurture, of, this unconditional love. So it could be a mother figure, right? In your life, right? It could just be the energy of it, where the Empress, not only does she embody the 4 queens, right? The Queen of Cups with compassion, the Queen of Swords with honesty and truth, right? And clarity, the Queen of Wands with passion, and the Queen of Pentacles with abundance. But the Empress is usually viewed as a pregnant woman who gives birth, right, to new projects and new ideas. So again, this is a very balanced energy. This Empress sits on her throne and doesn't walk towards others. People walk towards her, or whatever the whatever the case may be. It's You're harnessing this energy, and people are being drawn to you. The Knight of Pentacles has to do with a message of abundance, a message of almost like investing, right? Investing on a project that you have in play. And then here you are in the Eight of Pentacles, hard at work, trying to, again, male or female, right? Trying to make these pentacles as perfect as possible. You're trying to perfect your craft, right? You're trying to make something better. It's really what it comes out. So again, mother figure, nurture, investment, right? And then perfecting something. So that's what the 10 of Wands is. You're working really hard to embody this nurturing energy, this knowing, right? Because the Empress is that energy of being above it all, right? And so when that happens, when you have that energy, you're not I'm going to say you're not chasing, you're not chasing anyone. People are drawn to you. And so you work hard at what you do, at the skill set that you have. And it's almost as if you're coveted for that skill. So that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to refine the skill set that's going to make you stand out. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands. Two more, divine. Okay. All right. So we have the Seven of Wands, the World card, and then the Knight of Swords. That's interesting because we have the Knight of Wands. It's that you're driven, right? But it's also this message of passion. You're receiving a message that is igniting a fire underneath you. So you're working diligently, right, to perfect your skill. And then you feel like there is people against you. Like there's conflict that comes your way, right? You're feeling guarded in this defensive mode. Because the Seven of Wands is that feeling like you have to be in defensive mode. But what you don't see is that these wands are just posted onto the ground. It's almost as if you're like you had your back turned, you were walking, and then you turned around and you see these wands and there was nothing there. But this is almost like saying, well, if there was someone there, I would have been prepared. And that's what it comes down to. Feeling like I've experienced it all, so I know how to take care of me, right? I know how to protect myself, my ideas. Yeah. The World card is coming out. The World card is indicative of traveling, of a changing environment, of meeting different people. Perhaps someone that is not from the same country or the same neighborhood as you, worldly energy, right? It also is that you have completed something huge in your life. Something is done. And as you step into that new energy, you are now having to walk a little different, you know, and you have to learn how to do that. You know, how do you work with that energy? And that's what you're trying to figure out. And so here you are, like, okay, well, I'm being ignited, right? To take charge and to move forward and to be driven to my goal. So now you're showing yourself up as the Knight of Swords, where it's it's like it's full speed ahead, charging. It can be seen as a reckless energy, but no, in this case, it's because you know your path, because you know what to do, because you've already perfected your skills. It's like, I know where I'm going. That's the energy that's coming up. All right. Let's look at this 10 of Swords, Divine. One more, Divine. That's too many. I really wanted to come out. Okay. So when it comes to the 10 of Swords, right? Being down and out, you have the Tower. You have the High Priestess. And you have the 6 of Cups. The Tower. For that world to happen, right? You need to have experienced the Tower and revived from it. The Tower is something that abruptly happens in your life, an event that shakes your world. Something was done so that you were energetically removed from continuing on this path. Because whatever path you were taking on was hurting you, unbeknownst to you, or maybe you did know consciously, right? But this Tower hit, and now you know. You've gained insight, you've gained knowledge, you're at peace, knowing. Because the High Priestess is intuitive. The High Priestess has this inner knowledge. She has the yin and the yang, the light and the shadow. And she has a newfound understanding after the Tower. And the 6 of Cups for me is ancestral support. It's your ancestors stepping in and helping you through this almost like grieving process. Like you're not in this alone. Know that this is something that you're going through, but you're not in it alone. So again, working hard, right? Perfecting your pentacles, having this drive. Some event is happening that you're like, I'm going to take action. I'm just going to do it. I see the end goal, and feeling defeated, right? Because it's a reality that you weren't expecting. Power moments happen when you least expect it. And so how do you react to it, right? And I'm being reminded, because when things like that happen in the 3D world, right? We're told it's only one single piece to be in a space of gratitude. Be in a space of gratitude for the smallest of things. Even when you have those tower moments, being in a space of gratitude for it. Okay, so advice. Advice for Aries. Know and own that you're the magician. Know and own that you're the magician. You already have the tools that you need to overcome this, even to dismantle this, I heard. You are divinely protected with unconditional love.